How did you first get into boxing?
Just by fluke, to be honest, mate. I was in school, so started secondary school, and there was a lad in my class who boxed.
Yeah.
And he always talked about boxing. So I just went, you know what? I got a gym, something to do. Just went down the gym, had a few spars and stuff, and just loved it, mate.
How old were you then, you said?
Only 11.
11?
Yeah, just started secondary school, so 11, yeah.
And did it something that you kind of picked up naturally and you felt like you were good straight away, or did it take a bit of...
No, to be honest, I was very naturally good. Like the lad who was been on for years, I sparred him straight away. And I remember cutting his nose, but like doing his nose in the very first spar I had. And he was a bit upset because he'd been boxing for years. It was my first day and I done him, so. And then I boxed as well within 5 weeks, which is unbelievable looking back. Within 5 weeks I had my medical and I boxed, so yeah. that's half unheard of, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I won as well. I always remember that I walked the ring, didn't know what I was doing, I had a pair of trainees on. I had a box, had all the fancy kit. I just thought I had a pair of shorts up here.
Plimsolls on.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Carl, right, son, good to see you. Yeah, I had a pair of little hot pants, mate. Look like a little skinny kid, and I still done them. It's the natural talent. Yeah.
So then, how did you kind of? Because you had a massive amateur pedigree and stuff. So how did that all come about?
Just I wanted to go to the London Olympics, and I won the ABAs in 2010, and I nearly turned pro. I was about to turn pro because for years I couldn't get in the GB squad. There was a bit of politics, should we say? Like I was winning everything. I won 3 Junior B titles on the run, 3 Four Nations golds.
Oh,
no one could touch me. I was beating everyone, and still GB wouldn't put me on. So I was getting.
No, why? Or?
I always just think it's a bit of your face fits, a bit of like, if you like, I don't know, our club didn't really get many favours, Golden Gloves didn't really get many favours, whereas some gyms where you've got people high up in AIBA, like
I know
ABA,
like who you
so obviously I had to think it on, but when I won the senior ABAs, I wouldn't have been knockout, so I made a statement. And then
head guards in that one as well?
Yeah, with their guards, with their guards.
Knocked out the kid in the juniors as well?
Yeah, same kid, but I knocked him out in the senior B final. And he's actually now light heavyweight champion, English champion of professionals, Tom Baker.
Oh, is it?
So I knocked him out in the ABAs, and then after that, Rob McCracken, seeing me, obviously thought he's a raw talent, and Andy Joshua won the ABAs the same year.
Oh, really?
Me and him, the only boxer who stopped someone was meeting him, and Rob put both of us in the squad, so I didn't turn pro, and then...
I was going to say, did anyone pressure you or anyone come to you to look?
Yeah, but I had a few deals after that because obviously, like I said, I won by knockout, so I made a statement and a few offers were floating around, and from promoters and stuff. And I was tempted at the time. I was skint. I was living off 30 quid a week just in college, so I was thinking, show me the money. You know what I mean? But I did want to get on GB because it was always a dream to get on GB. So I tried to make London Olympics, and I do believe I was the best boxer to go. It was at the time I was a welterweight, and they sent Fred Evans, but I believe I was better than Fred in every department. Better runner, better lifting weights, better sparrer. I was winning more stuff, but he was in the squad longer, so they sent him. Fair enough, he got a silver. Then I had the decision to either go pro or wait till Rio, and because I was missing all the big tournaments, I wanted to have a go with the Olympics. So I stayed for 4 years. I had a lot of success. I had a world bronze, Commonwealth gold, European bronze, and obviously the Olympics didn't go to plan, but I still got a wealth of experience, I had 7 WSB fights as well.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a good little tournament.
And I boxed a Mexican twice who was Olympic bronze medalist, and I beat him twice. So I got a lot of experience out of it. So it weren't 4 years wasted. It was just 4 years of more experience. But yeah, looking back, I could have went pro, and who knows where I'd be. But I'm happy this position I'm in now. I'm happy.
I think what I notice is a lot of the people that turn pro after being in GB, they've got a really good discipline.
Yeah.
So you're used to kind of living a boxer's lifestyle.
Yeah.
Whereas sometimes people that have come from outside find it quite difficult to adapt.
Yeah.
So do you think that gives you a natural advantage?
Yeah, definitely. Like I do live a very, very strict lifestyle. Like
you had that lifestyle before you went GB?
Not as strict though. Like GB was before I went to GB, I'd train twice a day. I'd run in the morning, go to the gym of a night. But on GB, it's a lot more. Sit every morning. You weigh 7 o'clock. You're on the track, quarter weight, and in the weights gym 10 o'clock. Back on sparring between 3 and 5. So it's literally like being in the army. It's just like so strict.
Regimented.
And regimented 100%. And like all the lads, there's no scarving because on the runs everything's getting timed. The weights, everything's getting marked. The sparring, if you don't put it in, you get your head punched in. So there's no easy way out, shall we say.
Yeah.
So some boxers who go in the squad who'd be like naturally lazy would still get pushed hard because there's no choice, mate.
It must prove you all as fighters.
Yeah, it does. Like, and constant sparring of all the best against the best. Everyone's trying to beat each other. We're the best in the country for a reason. We're all competitive. So put them all together and we all push each other. Do you know what I mean? Which is why we're all doing well.
So did you feel that fights, didn't you?
Yeah, I had 219, which is probably the most out of everyone.
190 wins.
290.
Yeah, I lost 19 fights, and you know, after them losses as well, you know, to be honest, I should have won after fights. Like a lot of them are close fights where I lost because I was the away fighter. You know what I mean? A lot of them.
That's what happens in amateurs, isn't it? Like there's a lot of questionable decisions in there.
There's very few fighters who beat me fair and square, but I thought, you know what, he beat me there. Well done.
Yeah,
a few did, but not many.
Do you think your style? Obviously, you won loads of fights, but your style is suited to the pros as well.
Yeah. Well, the only style I struggled with really was movers who like half ran, hit and run like Mayweather style, hit and run and hit and move. Don't try like if they come to fight me, I'd normally overpower them or I'd normally like hurt them. So I'd beat most people who come to fight me, but the ones who run away, over 3 rounds you can steal a fight.
Yeah.
Whereas in the pros, over 12 rounds, it's so much harder to steal fights. You're going to stand in the pocket.
Yeah.
So it was hard. But over 3 rounds, it was a little bit harder. And a few in the Olympics, for example, the lad was a 6'1" southpaw mover. It was hard to over the 3 rounds pin him down. He was constantly, and he was world champion as well. So he was an elite mover. Yeah. He was the best. He was the best of the best. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's one of them things. But I do think as a pro, I'm going to shine. People are excited already. I've only had 2 fights.
You've looked entertaining in
my
both.
first fight was the over and around. Second fight, the kid was a durable opponent. Had a winning record. He had 7 knockouts out of 9 wins, and I broke him down slowly. It took me 4 rounds to break him down, but you know what I mean.
While you were with GB, you did a lot of sparring with pros anyway.
Yeah.
So who were you in with?
Well, I've always sparred pros, which is probably, as an amateur, looking back, it probably wasn't as beneficial as what I thought it was.
Not at the time. Yeah,
at the time, it maybe slowed me down a bit too much, but I'd spar Froch, I'd spar John Ryder, Brian Rose, Martin Murray, Sam Egerton.
Some good names.
Yeah, I'd spar them all, and they all say the same thing to me, like, you're made for the pros, you're going to be a brain pro, and that's always given me a lot of confidence.
Yeah, were you always biding your time kind of thing? Like, did you always know you were going to go?
Yeah, if I'm honest, my dream was never to be Olympic champion, it was always to be pro world champion, but I thought the Olympic platform give me a head start to get in there. Yeah. You know what I mean? I could never say, my dreams to be Olympic champion, because it weren't. It was always to be professional world champion. I always knew that's what my strength was, you know what I mean?
So you had no sort of doubts about not staying on for the next Olympics?
No, it was never,
You were ready?
It was never, towards the end I was getting a bit bored. I'd done 7 years in GB, and I think in the Commonwealth Games I peaked, I was at my best, I was loose, I was fast, I was moving. And as it went on, I went a bit flat, should we say. I was having a lot of success, and I was in the same routine, but I stopped improving, I just stayed the same, which is why I didn't do as good as what I'd done in the end. But it's one of them things, mate. I was 7 years down there doing the same training week in, week out, and it's all the same, it's never different, everything's the same. Even with Dave Caldwell now, every week's different.
I was just going to say about Caldwell, so how did that come about? How did the Caldwell...
Well, me and Dave have been, I've known Dave for years. I went to spar Dave's lad years ago. I think it was Anwar or on Nav Mansouri it was. I sparred at Nav Mansouri.
Nav Mansouri.
And Dave was there, and we just got speaking. He invited me to a few of his shows and stuff, and just a friendship basically, just talking. For the Commonwealth Games, he sponsored me 2014, which is nice. Give me a little help hand. And we just get in touch and stuff, and obviously I had a lot of success with Bellew, who's a close friend of mine as well, a fellow Scouser, so I thought, you know what, I'm in Sheffield outside the gym, so I went down and straight away, mate, I really, everything he said to me is what I knew I needed to work on. He spotted all my faults straight away, you know what I mean?
That's a good thing.
Yeah, a good thing, of course. A lot of coaches would be like, you did hard, and Dave just criticising me, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong, which I don't like to get told that you're great. Yeah. I think I told how to get better, because I know I'm not a finished article, and you probably never will be, but there's always little gaps to improve, always, mate, in boxing, always. Even Maver would probably say himself that you can still improve, you know what I mean? No one's ever finished.
I don't know if Mayweather would admit that though.
Nah, he wouldn't, like, but he was brilliant defensively, but maybe he could have had a few more knockouts, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. So how long have you been training with Dave now then?
Well, maybe 8-9 weeks, maybe even 10 weeks.
Oh really? So
I'm not sure.
Even that long?
No, not that long, but I'm just glad everything's coming together great now. I had a 2-week layoff after my last fight, and then I come back and I still remember everything he showed me. I was still doing everything right, which I was happy about.
Yeah. What are you doing differently then? What are the big changes that you've made?
I'm not as flat on my feet. I'm working a lot more on being loose, and in the amateurs I was a little bit tense and a little bit trying to aid him every single punch. And over 12 rounds you can't do it. Over 3 you can, but over 12 rounds you're gonna gas out, being there loading up. And example is when David A boxed Carl Thompson. 6 rounds, David A punched him all around the ring, and then he was just gassed, and then Thompson done him. So I was trying to be a bit more loose, a bit more relaxed, and a bit more behind my jab, a bit more looser, and just a cleverer fighter.
I think some boxers we've spoken to in the past, kind of because they've never done longer rounds, kind of worry about it a little bit. Is that a concern of yours?
No, I've been sparring like 8 rounds, 30-second break, and good pace as well. So I'm not worried about me standing, because I lived a life, I train very, very hard. Anyone who sees me train will tell you that. So I don't believe it'll ever be a problem, the stamina. It's just about taking too many shots, blocking body shots, stuff like that, because taking all the body shots or head shots, it can just drain your energy. When you get a big it can take energy out of you, do you know what I mean? So
even like playing football, if you take a big barge or something like that,
it takes it out of you, mate, doesn't it? But like we always say, it's like fight night on the MPS when you're getting hit. Your energy bars go down, It's the truth, mate, it's the truth, innit?
So tell us a bit about your debut, so tell us about the whole experience.
Yeah, well, I had been boxing 9 months, and maybe even more, maybe 10 months. And like, I thought in my head I'd be calm, I'd be relaxed, but I'm always, in the change room for the fight, I'm always calm because I believe myself generally, and all the way I put in, I don't put it in to be sitting in nervous. I put it in so I can walk it in confident. But it was just a probably different experience for me. Like when I walked out in the amateurs, walk out, there might be a few like 3 or 4 people in the crowd clapping like that. Whereas in the pros, I walked out, 20,000 lunatics screaming, "Kill him!"
What's your kind of route? Do you know what route you want to take yet, or like your plans over the next year or so?
This time next year we want to be like maybe a British champion, at least Commonwealth champion. We're going to take it slow, but at the right pace. I want to like keep moving up. Like I'm doing a 6 round again in Liverpool, and until someone can take me 6 rounds, it's the point going up. We're going to keep boxing good kids, so I get the rounds under my belt, and then we can start moving up slow. But there's no rush. I'm still young and fresh, and I'm still learning. So, but I want to be boxing. I want to be like climbing a tree slowly every single fight, not like staying there, boxing Germans.
And then randomly having a big fight.
That's
you weren't not ready for it.
Well, look at a lot of fighters like they go 10-0 boxing bums, and they get in with someone good and get knocked out because they're not used to it. Whereas I want to box good kids, better kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, build it right, building it.
Regularly, it seems like a lot of matchroom guys go out quite regularly. So are you happy going out sort of every 2 or 3 months?
Yeah, I love boxing. I love being in the gym. If I'm more in the gym or training, my life just throws to bits. I'm just like,
what do I do?
I'm sitting in the house with that, like debating the meaning of life.
What do I do?
Talk to the wall, like, what's the point of life?
Punching the wall.
But I need to just like keep myself busy, mate. I can't just sit around and just be normal. It ain't me. Since I was 11, I've boxed all my life, so I need to be boxing it or happy.
Yeah. So what's your kind of ideal amount of fights a year, would you say?
So I'm fighting September, maybe October. Maybe 3 more this year. I'll be happy. Another 3 this year.
That's 5 a year.
So I'll be 5 and 0 at the end of the year, which will be happy. Hopefully, 5 KOs. and then that's it. The next year we'll have a few more. Maybe say what, February, March, maybe even like May. We'll just see where we're at. But there's no rush. It's just it's all about improving and gradual steps. It's not about being where I am, staying there. It's about getting better and better and better and better.
Climbing the ladder, literally.
That's it.
Yeah.
100%.
And you've got a good team around you to do it. You've got Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, manager here.
Yeah, I couldn't ask for a better team. I'm very, very lucky. Which I see some fighters who work very, very hard, like myself, and because they're not fighting on TV or no promoter or they can't sell tickets, they don't get nowhere. And it's the cruel thing about the sport. It's the cruel thing about it, which like I'm very lucky that I've got the opportunity. So just down to me to put the work in and deliver, and I'm sure I will do.
I think it helps that you've made it as an Olympian as well, because it gives you that
platform,
sort of national kind of exposure, doesn't it, as well? But what do you think about the division you're in? Tell us a bit about the top guys there. What do you think of them?
At like middle, obviously you've got Liam Smith, who's the best in the country, and I think he's like 6th in the world, so Liam's doing great. You've got Liam Williams behind him, and after Liam Williams, there's not really no big name stands out. You've got like Joe Pigford, who I've sparred, Ted Cheeseman's just won the English title, but they're not like massive names, you know what I mean? They're not like, whereas you're like super middle, you've got like De Gea, Smith, Groves.
Or middleweight even.
My division isn't as tough as theirs, so.
Do you think it's a division that's open for you?
Yeah, 100%, mate, 100%.
Your own.
Yeah, well, I don't think none of them. I don't think Cheeseman and Pickford would want to fight me too keen, you know what I mean? I don't think they're jump forward. I'll box that far. They're going to be a bit wary of me, you know what I mean?
Of course.
And I'm coming down from boxing that middle as well, and I'm massive for the weight.
That's what I was going to say, is that could you go up or down in weight, or are you going to...
No, I think in like 2 years I can probably go up, but I want to make a statement at this division. Maybe get a good division. I'd love to get a world title at this division and then move up, because it is going to be hard to keep the weight down. I am not, like, I had 2 weeks off, didn't put a stone on, and I haven't got nothing on me. It's just, I'm just a nasty big guy. You and your brother will start sparring again. That's it, mate.
So how did you meet your manager anyway? How did that sort of relationship pick up?
I've known him since
he boxed around gym, man. He boxed around gym for years. I just knew him and his brother, Michael. His brother Michael used to box, and I remember watching his fight, and he was like a little animal he was, and I remember like getting I got my medical the same day his brother boxed, and he was there, and just we've just been close for years, and like he's got me best interested in just like a business where like he's trying to make me want something. It's just good, but a team together with Jenny like a family.
It is what it is. It's about perseverance more than anything else, and putting it out there the way it's meant to be.
It's nice to have people around you that you know and
it's
trust
important.
as well.
It's so important, isn't it? It's important because you can fall through the gaps here, and you know there's so many kids that are fed to they're fed to the lions, and it's not like that. He doesn't need none of that because he backs it up. Anything that he's ever done, he's only ever backed up. So you know that's the main thing in it. You know, it's about him making a statement more than anything else, and just getting this message across to people about who he is and what he's about. And in the boxing speaks for itself.
Social media is a massive thing now. A lot of fights are sort of made on social media, and I guess it seems to be in boxing, people get a lot of positive stuff, but you get the other side of it as well.
A lot of positive, not my own. That's all negative.
I was trying to be nice.
I don't know, I think with me, I'm a little bit outspoken. I don't like sitting. A lot of people like to be on the fence.
Yeah, but
I mean, like, he's not winning, I don't know, he's a good fight, and so is he, so it's not really a good fight. I just say what I think. I'm real, I'm not like a false person. So people don't like, I say to a person who they don't like, so they're like, my mate and that. I'm like, well, it's one of them. Some people don't like it, but who cares? In the day, I'm not bothered. I've got a lot more support than I have negative. So as long as I'm up in the support, that's sweet. I'll just start being on the fence. I'll start being on the fence. Then.
I'll give him the leg up. I'll get him back. Get on that fence quick.
He's brain, so it's gonna be a brain fight.
The thing is,
stop giving me opinion.
It is. A lot of people are scared to actually. A lot of boxers are scared to show their personality. I think. And you try to do this sort of facade that isn't them but is them, and it's not worth. Just be yourself. Just don't put your foot in it. Be yourself. That's it. Plain and simple. Peace and hues.
People do get the wrong end of it. People who on social media do think like you get the wrong impression. Like I'm a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm not bad to know in my life. But people sometimes think like I'm arrogant and this and that. No, I just believe myself, like I said. And if I do work, I work in the gym. You understand that why I believe myself, because I work very, very hard and I get the results.
Experiences you've been through as well. Like, inspired people from a young age. Inspired people like Carl Frost and that. And
that's what I'm saying. I was up in Frost at the age of 22, prepare for a world title fight in Wembley. You know what I mean? How many thousand was that?
I forgot.
Like he openly said in his bio about him, that like he, over 5 rounds, he'd put him in with any fighter in the world, and that's actually in his bio. It says a lot about him. I've took him for some spars with people who were who were top of the game now, and I've seen him from a kid, they tear up. Sometimes I have my head in my hands going, oh my god, but it's just like, he's just literally, he's out there like, and he's up for it. That's the main thing.
That's why it must be so exciting for you to think you've done it then, just go all the way through.
Yeah, I do.
It's a world level.
Yeah, it's just different fighting, different sparring, because you can never get. People want to be good spars, but it's under the bright lights, under the pressure and all that, and making the weight. So it's different, but I've had a good mentality. Not how much phases me, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not how much phases me at all.
Composed.
Yeah.
That's it. Should we go back? Give him that tenner later.
Let's have a look.